sort of unusual setting right here at San Francisco General Hospital because we just spent an amazing time with a dear friend of ours, Mr. Bryan Stow, who's been, perhaps you've heard about his situation. He was severely injured in a beating down at the LA Dodgers Stadium, and his favorite band is Queensryche, and they came today to be here. Pretty cool.
Well, it was great seeing him, and apparently he's doing a lot better now. He's speaking and able to recognize people in his family and seemed to recognize us, so that was a good thing.
It's pretty thrilling, huh?
Glad to be here.
It's great to see that, you know, he's conscious and making a recovery. I mean, it's very important, and I could sense that, you know, he was happy that we were in the room, and that was really cool.
Things must be getting better because he asked us to dedicate songs to him tonight. So at the very last moment when we were leaving. So, you know, anything to help inspire him to get back on his feet would be good.
2-year-old man, paramedic, healthy, happy, 2 beautiful children. And the tragedy is he went to a baseball game to have a good time and ended up nearly losing his life. We went and saw him today in the hospital. It really made me think about how quickly it can all end. You know, one day you're walking down the street, one day you go to a baseball game, the next day you don't come back. And anyway, we asked Bryan, who could barely talk now. He's actually come out of the coma. And, he's doing really better. He couldn't speak very well or very long, but we asked him if we could play a song tonight, which one would it be for him? And he could only mouth the words, but he said Jet City Woman. So this is for him.
Our hearts and prayers go out to him and his family. You know, it's unfortunate what happened, but he's progressing and he looks good, a little bit coherent, you know, and he was aware that we were there, so it's nice to visit him.
How do you become aware of the story? Like, you know,
I just heard about it yesterday, so this is all kind of new to me.
I heard the news on one of the local talk radios, or sports talk radios at home, and then it was all over ESPN and CNN and all that, so.
Yeah. Okay. How about
There's last March or April is when, yeah.
How about when you first hear about Bryan?
You know, I heard a little bit about it through the grapevine. I don't get the chance to watch a lot of TV or follow the news as much, but I remember that Eddie had mentioned it, and then kind of like Geoff, you know, finding out just recently really about him and you know, his love for music and that we were a part of that, and you know, it's coming down today. So.
Yeah, I knew about it. I saw it on television, and it was splattered all over media on the internet, so I was aware of it.
Hard to convince, are we?
And so this is your 30th anniversary, right?
It is. It's our 30th anniversary tour, and we're celebrating it by, we have a new album called Dedicated to Chaos that we're playing some songs on the tour, but mostly we're playing a lot of old stuff. We're playing stuff from all of our different records to celebrate our 30 years.
Tell us a little bit more about the current record in general.
Well, it's a collection of songs. a long collection of songs. We got 15 or 16 tracks on it, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, just a kind of another a musical experimentation from the band, and trying a lot of different kinds of music on it, and all falling under the category of Queensryche.
Right. But yeah, you guys are kind of. I noticed that you guys are consciously going for that, trying to stretch yourselves as musicians, and also what falls under the Queensryche sort of umbrella.
Yeah, we've always kind of done that. It's kind of what brought us together, I think. From the beginning, is we all really love music, all kinds of different music, and we try to bring all of our different musical influences into what we do and give it our twist, you know.
That's fact. And you guys also like did a cabaret type thing. Talk about that one. That was kind of an interesting. Yeah. What was that all about?
That was the last tour of Queensryche, the cabaret, and actually we performed in the same building that we're playing tonight.
Right.
And brought that in. It was again, you know, stretching the boundaries of Queensryche and giving a more of a theatrical presentation with the audience of women and trapeze and jugglers and
Never a bad thing, right? This is
cross
Combination. Nice combination.
you can always, yeah. I want to talk to you about the wine thing because I'm a wine drinker myself. So, what prompted you to get involved in the whole wine thing?
I'm a wino, and I needed a close supply.
He's a user. Now, but are you deeply involved in
Yeah.
the blending?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the
I'm
tasting?
involved in everything with it. I actually made my first wine when I was about 13.
Oh, really?
And I
So
made,
you actually did it. Right on.
yeah, kind of learned about it, and I've always been kind of fascinated with the chemistry of it, you know. And then through traveling, I've tried a lot of different wines, and kind of discovered what I really like and what I don't like, and decided to kind of lean in that direction as a hobby. And it turned out to be something that I really like doing.
That's cool. So do you actually own a vineyard, or do you work with a vineyard or a company?
Yeah, I work with a vineyard and a winery to develop the wine.
Nice. Very cool. And it's based up by Seattle, correct?
Yeah, it's in Walla Walla, which is the one of the premier wine growing regions of Washington
It's
State.
a coming area, I know, yeah. The Columbia Valley or something? Right. All right, we're going to wrap this sucker up. So thanks to Queensryche for being here. It's an awesome occasion. And being for Bryan, and just for being awesome. So we'll see you again next time.